A few years ago, we redesigned our support structure with regards to SEW South Africa and the 23 countries we look after. We then diversified into a division called Business Development Africa, which we then employed people and individuals straight into certain countries that we believe were there for growth, to close the loop with regards to technical support and sales support, which further enhances our faster turnaround time to our customer base. We also support through Business Development Africa additional representation that ensures that the guys in Africa are also up to speed with additional support from our head office in Southern Africa. We also increased our stock holding capacities in South Africa for the continent and for the countries we look after. Somewhere in between close to R1 billion worth of stock holding in Southern Africa. And this also allows us to faster react to customer demands regarding projects, breakdowns and after-sales service requirements. And SEW recently launched our new Phase 2 expansion in Johannesburg in South Africa, which will allow us to not only fast-track repairs and that for Africa, knowing that the urgency that they need and also the time strain constraints that they have in Africa, but also allows us to repair non-SEW components to as good as new situation, the same as our own product range. So with regards to what we supply and design for the countries in Africa, including Southern Africa, everything is modular that we supply, which allows us to more enhance our products to suit the robust and the difficult conditions in which our products operate in the mining regions. So we add specialized accessories regarding sealing components, oil, cooling adaptations for the products, as well as proper calculations are checked on bearings and thermal calculations. So we're always ensuring that our product will perform optimally no matter where it is in Africa. We also have divisions that are dedicated to these kinds of applications within our divisions, where again alludes to business development mechanical, where they would specifically look at the mechanical components of a gearbox, making sure that the mechanical components are suited to best operate in these mining conditions. We also have business development electronics, which makes sure that if the client decides to go more automated or more drive reliant on technology, we have the business development electronics division that ensures that the technology applied to these products are working optimally and also well selected for the environment wherever they might be. And then I think in general, just SEW's step towards modernization of our products in general. We're always modernizing our products properly. We're always looking at the best possible solutions from our head office in Germany, and that's rolled out to the world. We naturally modernize products as they come in for service and repairs. It even goes as far as open gearing, where typically open gearing in the world is half sections or quarter sections. SEW actually has a multi-segmented girth gear, so that allows for easier movements of these products across the continent. It allows for faster importation of these products, lower costs, and easier installations as well. So historically, SEW-EURODRIVE has always relied on our classic core industry, which is geared motors and drive technology. A few years ago, we diversified into industrial gears. And as what we would normally do, we would first assess the applications, assess the client requirements, ensure that before we go to market with the client, we know exactly what we would like to offer them, the combinations, and making sure that they get the most reliable, cost-effective solutions. And then we decided to further close the loop, which was initiated last year within our SEW South Africa group, which alludes to us bringing more products to the continent that we've previously not focused on primarily. But we decided that now it's a time for it. It's a time to bring more solutions to the markets, such as our new planetaries. We have a diverse and a very large volume of planetary options for our clients. And we also decided to look further into other regions, such as agricultural. So we brought more types of agricultural solutions into the African continent because agriculture is a very significant requirement for food supply to the continent and outside of the continent. And also our drive technology with regards to our movie seat technology and how we're advancing further into this field, and also offering clients more simplistic solutions if that's what they require, to more advanced solutions and more technical solutions if that's what they require, at an even better price. So we're even monitoring how we're adapting these new technologies to Africa, and we're also trying to ensure that we can keep supplying it at a very competitive price for our markets. So ideally, SEW does surveys as well for various industries, and mining is no exception to this. We're able to establish how much consumption they have on power, how much they're using extra resources like oil changes and these kinds of things with our product ranges. So what SEW is, we run energy surveys. We establish whether their drives can actually be reduced in size, which will require less power to operate but still achieve the same results. SEW also has a new gear oil and gear fluid that we supply. It's produced from a sustainable biomass solution, and it's the first CO2 reduced oil in the industry as well. And we actually supply these products, which is a greener solution to the mines. It allows for a longer oil change interval, up to 50% longer life on gearbox oil change intervals. And I think even SEW in our own approach to how we do things, our own processes for recycling and responsible recycling methodologies with regards to repairs, production plants, even our buildings in that too. They actually have greener buildings around the world with actual greenery on the buildings, more solar installations. So we're also trying to reduce our effect on the environment and how we produce and manufacture components in general. And that even alludes further to certain countries even doing electric cars as delivery vehicles now and reducing our need to use vehicles using predominantly fossil fuels. I think SEW-EURODRIVE globally and in Africa, that's also no less the effect of our mentality, is that we're always trying to be more innovative, offer clients more innovative solutions, reduce their downtimes because time is money, reduce their time to project initiations because that is money. So SEW is always trying to see how we can further produce products that are less reliant on external components, less reliant on predominantly mechanical components and more automated solutions. So SEW is always trying to enhance these things and be the pioneers of these automated innovations. And I think we've achieved that quite well on the continent. Mining is again no exception to it, as is every other industry that we're involved with. And we've proven ourselves to be leaders in drive technology and automation. And again, SEW has so many design engineers around the world consistently looking at our products and driving the narrative to produce new, better products that are more reliable and require less external influence to ensure that our customer base is always at the forefront of technology. They're on the forefront of automated technology, mechanical solutions, highest efficiencies. So yeah, I think SEW just will always remain, I believe, a pioneer in the industry and always try and show everybody how to do things better as best as we can.